Last time on a very special Danganronpa.
By the way, this is a sliding door. See, it opens when you slide it. We entered the library through here with Kaito and Tenko. So I would say the four of us are probably the most solidly safe people here to not be the mastermind. Huh? You think Gonta could eat this door?
And now. For now, let's ask the others some questions. There are still some people that we haven't talked to.
This would be done with if we had the pictures. We wouldn't have to waste our time like this. We'd already know who the mastermind is.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be that easy. That's true, but we shouldn't wait around and do nothing.
Yeah, you're right.
I haven't played this in a few weeks at this point, but that's because of, well, if you've seen the last two videos, you've seen the editing. There's a lot of time spent on that, and a lot of frustration that came along with it, and the holidays. So, here we go again. People are suspicious of Gonta for really stupid reasons. If he was actually in here and couldn't go out that door, he's safe. Just like me, him, the two that came out to greet us, and the three that would have been left in here. Like, logically, they all have to be safe, right? Unless they're just not telling us someone left without them realizing something like that.
The culprit is definitely Gonta. He's suspicious, no matter how you look at it.
No.
No, it's still too early to determine that. There are a lot of things to consider.
Really? Even so, it's definitely Gonta. He's suspicious, no matter how you look at it.
No. Why don't you help investigate before you decide that, Hamiko?
What a pain.
Investigating is a pain. Gonta's suspicious, no matter how you look at
Got it?
Like I said, you need to investigate before you can decide that. Hell, use your magic for all I care.
It's impossible.
Magic shouldn't be used like that. It'll lead to corruption.
Jeez.
Then stop being so lazy and put some actual effort into solving this.
Damn.
Jeez, I can't believe that happened right next door to our strategy meeting.
Kaito, can you tell me some more about this strategy meeting of yours? You gathered everyone to meet in the basement, right?
What, am I one of your suspects now?
No, that's not what I'm...
It's natural that you're suspicious of me.
Of course.
But I'm not the culprit. I swear it on the universe. I've got nothing to hide, so you can ask me anything.
Okay.
Well, now that we have the chance, let's look back at the entire incident together. Kaito went to the scene with us, so he might have noticed something we missed, and I'm pretty sure we can cross him off the list. Alright then, where should we start? Well, after Kaede and I set up the cameras, we were keeping watch from the classroom. Some time passed, and then we saw you guys go down to the basement.
When did you start asking people to go with you?
So...
I don't remember the exact time, but I asked them one by one, and we all went there together.
Okay.
That's when we saw you. You, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Angie, Hamiko, and Rentaro.
You know...
Now that I think about it, the monitors started going off just before that. That creepy music made it hard to keep the strategy meeting going.
I want to confirm what you've told me so far. Everyone went to the game room for this meeting, and no one went to the library, right? Yeah, we went straight to the game room, but right after we went inside, Gonta went into the AV room and wouldn't come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maki told me about that.
So,
After that, during the meeting, Rantaro left to go to the bathroom, but we thought it'd be bad if the meeting stopped, so me and Tenko went to go get him back. And that's when we met up with you guys.
okay.
We had gone down to the basement because of the security sensor receiver went off. And right when I was about to open the library door, you guys called out to us. So after you and Tenko left the game room, Hamiko and Maki were still there, right? So, like, they're probably both safe too, and Gonta too, because logic, even if you guys can't fucking use logic. Yeah, I can guarantee it.
But you know,
However, I can't guarantee that Gonta was in here the whole
I
time.
see.
I say, so we can't confirm Gonta's alibi yet? The library's rear entrance is at the end of the hallway, correct? Did you see anyone
That's
there? Well, I didn't get a good look, but I'm sure I would have noticed if someone was there.
jeez.
Then I opened the door to the library with you guys and found Rantaro's body. That's just about how it went. We didn't learn any new information though.
Come on, man.
So, I'm not cleared of suspicion yet, huh?
No.
Don't worry, you're not a likely suspect. Hey, that's not something a detective should say. What? But it makes sense to say it, because there's literally no time for you to have done it.
Listen up.
If you suspect me, you better pursue it to the end. Investigate until you're satisfied. If you don't do that, you'll never reach the truth. Rantaro will have died for nothing.
Got it.
This is where you need to let your ultimate talent shine. Shuichi.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you notice something or remember anything, let us
course.
know. I'm not planning on leaving it all to you guys. I'll investigate my own way. I trust basically everyone that was in the strategy meeting at this point. And yes, I would like to leave. It's pretty much everyone that wasn't in the strategy meeting other than me and Shuichi that is pretty sus at this point to me. Huh? More people are out here now. Okay, whose voice is going to be easier to remember how to do? Oh, hers probably, but let's go talk to Angie for now. My voice is second more to warm up. You're not gonna investigate, Angie? Investigating is important, but I gotta say my prayers to Atua too.
Amen.
Oh, Atua, please let Rantaro enter heaven safe and sound.
Hey,
I suppose the prayer couldn't hurt. Rantaro died in such a gruesome way. Would he be able to go to heaven in peace? It'd be nice if he could.
It'll be okay.
Don't worry, I'll pray hard. If I pray hard enough, I'll earn enough points to become a platinum disciple.
Huh?
That sounds like a credit card rewards program. Okay, I'm still intrigued by Angie. It still makes me smile. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to talk to her eventually. Oh, Tenko, I wanted to ask you something. We asked Tenko about what happened in the game room, but she only confirmed what Maki had told us and didn't provide any new information. I say.
That's right. I knew it. Gonta would be the most suspicious since he locked himself in the AV room. Not to mention he's also a male.
Are you submitting that as evidence? By the way, how has your investigation been
No.
going?
I haven't done any investigating.
What?
Degenerate male!
Hey, degenerate, don't give me that face. I've been doing something else. I've been watching Angie.
Huh?
Watching Angie?
Listen up!
We agreed to investigate with one other person, right? But Angie's just been wandering around
I
alone.
see.
Oh, that's why you're with Angie.
I don't want to suspect anyone either. But girls' lives are at stake here.
Okay.
So for an investigation like this to work, we have to trust each other. Oh, she does not look happy right now.
Degenerate male!
Don't act all high and mighty with me, you two-faced degenerate.
No.
I'm sorry, that was not my intention. Always a pleasure, Tenko. Always a pleasure. And that didn't kill my voice as much as I thought it would. Hooray! Let's go to classroom A. Because I'm sure there's going to be something dumb in here that I have to find out about. Hey, people! Called it. Kai! Ooh. Oh wait, what was Kibo's voice? Oh no, I was thinking I was just doing so well. Kaede, Shuichi, I would like to ask you two a question. You were on the lookout inside this classroom, right? Yeah, from here we could keep an eye on the basement, and it was close to the library too. That's our alibi. We were both in this classroom when the murder occurred.
See.
I see. Then the probability that you two committed the crime is extremely low. By the way, were you two together the entire time?
No.
No, I did leave for a bit to see what was happening in the basement, but besides that, we were together the whole time until the receiver went off. Yeah, that's right.
Thank you very much.
I understand. Thank you very much. Look at classroom has been added to the truth bullet section
Hey.
of your monopad. Is that all you wanted to ask? Oh, may I ask you one more question, specifically about that vent?
By the way,
It appears to be connected to this classroom. The vent that's right there, it does indeed appear to be connected to this classroom. Glad we have such good detectives on the case. The air duct in the basement hallway leads to it.
that's...
Yes, I was also concerned about this vent, and that's why we kept watching
That's
this
right.
classroom. Because the culprit wouldn't be able to use this vent if we're in here on the
That's right.
lookout. Under those circumstances, it would be very difficult to sneak inside the library
Okay.
from here. Kaede stacked up books in front of the library vent as well. With those in the way, it would be even harder for someone to go in and out. Harder than just sneaking past you two somehow? I mean, technically, yeah, sure, but like...
I'll commit that to my memory bank.
Really? I'll be sure to save that important piece of information to my memory bank. Classroom event has been added to the truth bullet
Thank you very
section.
much.
I hope my line of questioning has not offended either of you. It is necessary so that we may find the truth. Kibo, you sounded like a detective or a lawyer just now. Kibo, you totally sounded like a detective or a lawyer just now. Oh, maybe you were a detective or a lawyer in a past life. A past life? How could I have a past life when I'm not made of human components? Okay, Kibo. Ooh, did that change? It's dusk already. You ate bored. You ate bored, aren't you?
I ate bored indeed. Oh no.
Let me guess.
Oh no. Oh, that's the voice I was the most worried about. Korekyu.
Let me guess. You wish to hear my alibi? Yes?
Huh?
Huh? How'd you know?
You see.
My appearance and actions thus far suggest I am someone who would commit a murder.
At least he's self-aware.
So, to briefly state the truth, when the body discovery announcement played, I was in the dining hall eating supper.
Ah, yes.
The other people there with me were Mew, Kirume, and Sumugi. The Mono Cubs prepared the meal for me. It was listed on the menu as pasta that tastes like a lonely old lady eating her grandkid's birthday cake. Or some such.
That pasta sounds depressing.
Do you understand?
That concludes my alibi. I do hope it can be of some help.
Hey!
And what about the people around you? Did you notice anything in particular?
Yes.
If there was something to note, it would be that Mew was tinkering with something or other. There was also a brief period of time where Sumugi left to use the restroom.
The restroom, huh? Interesting. Well, Sumugi is the ultimate cosplayer. She could have gone to the bathroom to secretly disguise herself as someone else.
Someone else? But
Yeah.
who?
I don't know, but I'll go talk to her. She should be at the crime scene in the library. I don't know why I would naturally assume that, but that's what I'm gonna naturally assume. And the worst voice in the game's account has been added.
Oh boy. I really want to do better the next time I speak as Korekire, but... Korekyo. I keep thinking Korekie. Anyway. Ba-ba-ba-ba-boom. I think we're good to go here.
I'll ask those two what they were doing during the body discovery announcement.
Oh. I thought the...
Hey,
Hey Kibo, what were you doing and where during the body discovery announcement? Hey Kibo, what were you doing and where during the what were you doing and where during the body discovery announcement? No, it does make some kind of sense. I just couldn't understand it.
my alibi.
Are you glitching out right now? I'm starting to believe you might actually be a robot.
Well,
No, I'm just searching for the right words. In all honesty, I was alone in my room, so I admit my alibi is not altogether reliable.
So you don't have an alibi?
But Ryoma said he was alone in his room, too.
Jeez, way to throw him under the bus.
Huh? That was not my intention.
But I see. Both Kibo and Ryoma don't have an alibi? That means it's possible one of those two is the mastermind.
Am I under suspicion because I don't have an alibi?
No, you're under suspicion because everyone is. No, I wouldn't suspect you just because you don't have an alibi.
Of course.
And I'm not saying that because you're a robot or anything. I'm not robophobic at all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, but you don't need to be so personal, computer.
Okay.
Putting aside the thing about Samugi, now we know everyone's alibi.
Huh? What about Kokichi?
No.
We don't need to ask him. He was definitely alone. Everyone we talked to hadn't seen him, so no one could corroborate his alibi, right? That means he must have been alone.
Oh. Oh, you're right. I guess that's why you're the detective and I'm not.
That's like one of the most solid logical conclusions that has been... That might be the most logical conclusion that anyone has come to in this game. That is the most sensible thinking that I have seen so far. We know everyone but one person's, and none of them said anything about him, so it's him. Or, not that it is him, but he just doesn't have an alibi. Good job, Shuichi. I was starting to question your detective skills, man, but they're not totally useless. I'm not gonna start praising you too much here, but they're not totally useless. So, congratulations on that, man. Now back to the library, because we always have to bounce back and forth and back and forth. Let's confirm that Ryoma was alone.
What's wrong? Did you find something outside? Other than the flat earth?
Yeah, kinda.
Well, that's a good thing, right?
Hey,
I just want to make sure of something. What were you doing when the body was found?
Yeah. Oh, an alibi. Took you long enough to ask for mine. Unfortunately, I don't have one. I was just in my dorm room alone.
That backs up what Kibo said, but if you think about it, since he said something that he knows will make him suspicious, maybe I can trust him?
Hey.
Hey Samoge, I need to ask you something.
She looks like she's busy thinking about something. She won't talk to me.
Okay, but that's no excuse to give up. Grabbed the hem of Samugi's skirt and began to lift it slowly. I'm gonna lift your skirt, Samugi. You okay with that?
Jesus Christ, Kaede, you will not function well outside of school. Wait, Kaede,
You better talk or I'm gonna lift your skirt for Shuichi to see. And then I'm gonna tie your skirt around your head so that everyone can see your panties.
I understand.
I understand. I just need to talk, right?
Oh, took you long enough.
Well, I can't let Shuichi's innocent eyes get dirty.
that's wrong.
no, they won't get dirty.
Shuichi.
Are you saying you've seen dirtier, Shuichi?
What did you want to talk about?
You know?
I'm just gonna cut to the chase. Since you're the ultimate cosplayer, that means you could disguise yourself as anyone, even one of us, right? Like, and you don't need any equipment or much forethought or like anything. You can just do that like with what you have on you right away, right? Oh, so that's what you think of me? Well, since we're in this situation, I'll be clear.
That's impossible.
I only cosplay fictional characters. I don't cosplay real people, or rather, I can't. You can't? Isn't it easy to just wear someone else's clothes and a disguise and... Cosplay isn't a disguise! Sorry.
Yes.
Well, you'll probably have a hard time believing me if I just say it, so I'll show you. Show me? How?
Here.
Come on, Kaede. Ah, wait. Tsumugi grabbed my hand and dragged me to the girls' bathroom on the first floor. This took a turn. Are you gonna punch me or tie me up?
Hey now.
You're an all-star. Hey now, there's no way I'd do a thing like that.
Hey.
Now hurry up and take your clothes off.
Huh?
What? Why? Well, because I'm gonna cosplay as you, of course. Now give me your clothes. Huh? But...
Right?
Come on, hurry. Come on, hurry up.
Huh?
What? I slowly undressed and handed my clothes to Tsumugi. After telling me to look the other way, I waited while she changed into my clothes. Okay, now you can look.
Huh?
A gross, bumpy rash had spread across Tsumugi's body.
I'm Kaede Akamatsu. Ah! This isn't cosplay of the spiky-headed underling of a certain space emperor. This is cospox, an allergic reaction that happens when I dress up as real people. This is the price for my power. The equivalent exchange for my cosplay.
Toka Coca.
Okay, I get it. Change out of my clothes already.
Is that gonna do any damage to my clothes? And also, wow, those fit you really well. Like, other than you having your skin turn... We exchanged our clothes, then returned to the library where Shuichi was waiting. Wait, exchanged? That would have implied that Kaede was in Tsumugi's clothes, though. And she clearly wasn't. Also, nice of them to just stand around and wait.
What happened?
Kaede, what's wrong? Tsumugi couldn't have disguised herself. You understand since you saw the cospox, right? Cosplay is love.
You're right.
You breathe life into characters. It's almost like you're summoning them. From fiction into the real world, like an oracle channeling the gods. That's why I can cosplay various characters from across the wide world of fiction, but it's impossible to cosplay as someone who exists in the real world.
Right?
Because that's not cosplay, that's just impersonating someone. I really didn't need that long explanation. Ding dong bing bong.
Huh?
Huh? This chime?
You bastards!
It's time, you bastards. Time for the long-awaited class trial. Next time on a very special Danganronpa. Good job, Exisol. I've praised the red one before, so now I'm gonna praise you. You seem just as consistent. Let's go. I'm sure they're waiting for us inside. It's kind of weird that we just broke up at... Ooh. So let's do it. I'm sure we'll be alright. Because we make such an incredible team. And I have so much proof of that. Like the time that... those words were mainly for me, to inspire me so I would not turn back. You don't really have a choice. No, he was murdered by some horrible lowlife scumbag.